Today's video, I'm gonna show you how to get a $50,000 auto loan with zero money down using a CPN. As long as you know how to build a CPN, try merge it correctly, and add your trade lines, and you can do this with no issues. This is how you can get any car under $50,000 with $0 down. So the first thing you want to do is you need to try merge your CPN. So you need to go to Steve Morse and you need to figure out your CPN number and then go try merge your CPN. The way you try merge your CPN is by doing a hard pull with one of the bureaus and doing pre-qualification applications. So do like 5 or 10 pre-quals. The ones that I typically use are like Capital One, Discover, Amex. There's a lot more out there, but those are the ones that I typically use. So once I do about 10 pre-qualifications, and then I do the one hard pull with Chase, use the Chase Freedom card or really any Chase card because they typically use all 3 bureaus, but you get all 3 of those and then you go and then you add public records. You really need about 250 to 500 public records. I used to add 1,000, but then I kind of realized that shit was overdoing and you don't really need 1,000 public records. So yeah, it works the same amount if you get 250. And that's what I typically add to my profiles now. So if you happen to purchase a CPN through me, I will most likely add 250 and I will add about 3 to 4 trade lines to your account. So I do offer public records and I offer trade lines as well. So if you need authorized trade lines to report to your CPN or your actual real credit, you can get them through the link in my bio. Make sure to fill out the Google form with the correct information so that your trade lines can post. Trade lines post within 4 to 25 days of you purchasing it, sometimes quicker. If your public records is on point, that shit posting quick. Sometimes I see even 2 days after the closing date, I see trade lines posting. So what you want to do is you want to add 4 trade lines. So this can be anything. So if you want to build your CPN slowly, you can start with 2 credit cards, make your monthly payments on time, and that will increase your chances of getting approved for multiple different banks. So if you do that and then you add 2 authorized users and you have a total of 4 trade lines, that is a strong 4 trade line profile. So if you want to do it the quick way, which I don't recommend, but if you do it this way, you can also get approved for 50,000. But if you want to apply for multiple different banks at one time, it might be hard because you have a thin credit profile. So if you only have authorized users posting to your credit, what happens is the banks see that. So they know who owns what credit cards and they see that yours is an authorized user. Now, even though you have 400 of them and your score is 800, you can get approved, but it's not going to be the same amount as if you had your own credit cards and you were making your own payments, or if you had your own installment accounts like self-lender and you was making your payments every single month. It all depends on your strategy and what you want to do. So if you just want a car, like 1 or 2 cars, and you're cool with that, boom, you can just add 4 authorized user trade lines. But if you want to go get like 25, 30, and you want to get approved from multiple different banks, this is what you have to do. You get a couple starter credit cards. So get 1 authorized user and then get like Capital One and First Premier Bank, Credit One, things like that, right? So once you get approved for those credit cards, you want to use them for like 3 to 6 months. Stack these credit cards up. Now you can do this with multiple CPNs at the same time. So this is an exit play of more than just $50,000 auto loan. So if you really calculate this, you can get approved for like $20,000 credit cards. You can get approved for, like loans, all that shit. If you do this effectively, this video is very valuable. So use this information. Once again, I always want to let y'all know this is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial accountant, advisor, nigga. I just live life and I'll teach y'all my experiences. Like, that's it. So use this information at your own discretion. Some things may be different for you than it is for me. Take that into accountability as well. Now, like I said, you want to get your payments going for about 3 to 6 months. Once you get them payments going, then boom, you add about 2 more authorized users. You should have a total of about 4 to 5 accounts at this point. Those 4 to 5 accounts will be solid. You can get credit cards, high limits. You can even use your credit to get funded for a business. So you can use your CPN to get funded for an age corporation. So if you purchase an age corporation and add a business trade line to it, you will have, literally, you can get approved for up to $1 million. Me and my homeboy running this play right now. So if y'all want to get in on it, you can go to the link in my bio. I do offer age corporations, but you have to message me on Instagram to get the Age Corporation. As well as if you want the business trade line, you need to message me as well. Even though you can purchase it in the link in my bio, I want you to message me, and I actually want to hold a conversation with you to see if you're somebody I really want to work with. Because it's been so many times where people just order my products and they are not someone who I really want to work with. So I do like to actually talk to you and understand what your needs are, what you want to do in your life, and see if I can actually be a help to you, because it's no reason for me to offer something and I can't help you, bro. I'm not finna do that shit. So yeah, get those credit cards going for about 3 to 6 months. Make your payments. Oh my gosh, look at that. And now I'm about to drive on the fucking left side of the street. Oh my fucking goodness, bro. Let me get out the way. Use those credit cards for about 3 to 6 months, and then get your authorized users. So you should have a total of about 5 accounts. You can go either get a $50,000 auto loan on the personal with the CPN, or you can attach a Age Corporation with a business trade line, and then none of it will actually report to your CPN. You just use the CPN as a personal guarantee, and you can do this multiple times with your CPN. So you can get 5 Age Corporations and then use your CPN to personal guarantee all 5 of them, and then none of that will report to your CPN unless you default on the loans. Now, if you default on the loans, it will report to your CPN as a bankruptcy. But, you know, you can always remove a bankruptcy, because that's just how the law works, bro. If you really understand credit repair, 9 times out of 10, if you have anything reporting on your credit report, it is probably illegally reported. You can get it removed. These finance companies normally do not go through the correct procedures to ensure your safety as a consumer. You always have to go see if you got violated. And the way you learn your violations is by looking up the Fair Credit Reporting Act, look up Debt Collection Practices Act. Those are 2 very important acts that really have whole weight on everything what you're doing when you're a consumer. So whenever you're purchasing something through using your credit, it doesn't matter if it's a CPN, EIN, LLC, it does not matter. If you purchase something using your credit, then you are governed by the credit protection laws. And if you don't understand your laws, you gotta learn them shits. Everybody want to talk about rights. They want to fight for their fucking rights, and don't even fight for the rights that are right in front of your face. Y'all want to talk about human rights. Nigga, humans don't have no fucking rights, nigga. You don't have a right to do anything. You have free will to do whatever the fuck you want. But you know what? Y'all governed by what y'all taught. So your life is based off of the fact that you learn certain information. So the government taught you XYZ information, and that's the information that you use. That's the information that you fucking know, and that's who you become. If you change your information and you change your actions, the outcome of your life will be totally different. I gotta get some gas. I gotta pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Hell no, I don't only got $20 though. Got $20 in my pocket, head out, boy. But yeah, I'm just trolling now. I need to get off of here. But I just wanted to come drop some information. Hopefully y'all find this information valuable and you actually use this information to change your life for the better. I'm not recommending y'all to do no illegal shit. So whenever y'all hear me talk about CPNs, you can use CPNs in 2 different ways. It could be a legal use and it could be illegal use. It depends on your intent with CPNs. That's why it's a gray area. So if you had good intentions and you plan on paying everything back, then nothing's really gonna happen. But even if you don't pay shit back, it's not illegal to not pay back a loan though. But if you don't pay your shit back and they go do research and they figure out that you signed some contract that said this is a social, then you gotta really do your research. You gotta know everything about this shit. I really study this shit. I'm a avid motherfucker. You feel me? I be in this shit all the time. So yeah, go learn your laws. Go learn what protects you and how you can actually use all these things in your benefit. If you don't use it in your benefit, somebody else is gonna use it against you. So yeah, it's been your boy X, and we out there, man. One love.